Hi everybody, I'm going to be making a delicious bacon, sausage, and potato soup. Now if you're having cold or drizzly days just like we're having here, then this soup is going to be perfect for you. It's hearty and easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to make it step by step. Let's get started. So I'm going to be browning my sausage in this cast iron skillet, and I've got my heat set on about medium or a little bit higher than that, and I'm going to put my sausage in. This is smoked beef sausage, but you can use any type of sausage that you like. I do like the flavor of the smoked beef sausage though. Now I'm just going to be tossing it around like this until it gets real nice and brown. I didn't put any oil or anything in here because it's going to release some of its own. See? Just like this. So as you can see, my sausage is nice and brown. It smells beautiful in here. It releases a lot of its fat. That's why you don't have to add any in here. So I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to remove this skillet off the burner. I'm going to set it aside and get started on my next step. So now that I've browned my sausage and set it aside, I'm going to fry my bacon. And I'm just going to let it fry really good until it's nice and crispy. It's already smelling good in here. See? Just like that. So my bacon is nice and crispy. See? And it has rendered a lot of bacon grease. So I'm going to get my bacon out of my Dutch oven and set it aside. And I'm going to remove all the bacon grease except for about 1 tablespoon. So I have removed my bacon and the bacon grease, and I have left about a tablespoon in here. I'm going to add my onions. And I've got some green onions here. I love the combination of the yellow sweet onions, or whether it be white onions with the green onions. I think together they are just so delicious. So I'm just going to move them around like this for about 1 minute until they release their flavor. Now you know that when I make soup, I like to make it one step at a time because you want all these flavors to come in together. So I'm going to move my onions around like this for about 1 minute until they're a little translucent. So it's been about a minute. As you can see, all the bacon bits. You see all the bacon bits? Oh man, and it smells just delicious in here. Now I'm going to add my garlic. So I'm going to move my garlic around like this gently for about 1 minute. You don't want your garlic to burn. So it's been about 1 minute. I'm going to add my green bell peppers. And I'm going to add my yellow bell pepper. See? Now you can do all green or all yellow or all orange, whichever one you like. But I do like the green and I do like the yellow combined in here. I'll be moving these around for about 3 minutes. Let all these flavors come together like this. So it's been about 3 minutes. Now I'm going to add my water. I'm going to add my bay leaves. Here's my onion powder, my garlic powder, my thyme. Here's my chicken bouillon, my chicken bouillon tomato flavored. Now I'm going to add my diced tomatoes. I'm going to add my beans. I'm going to bring it all in together like this. So now I'm going to replace my lid and I'm going to wait till it comes up to a boil. Then I will lower the heat to a low simmer for 30 minutes. Just like that. So my timer just went off. It's been 30 minutes. See how nice this looks? So now it's time for me to add my potatoes. I'm gonna add my potatoes in here. I'm gonna add some pepper. That. And I've got some jalapenos right here. I have removed all the seeds and the veins. So all these jalapenos are gonna do is just add some good flavor. I'm gonna add my jalapenos in here. Those are optional. If you don't want to add jalapenos in there, you don't have to add any. If you want a little kick, you can add some red pepper flakes or a little bit of cayenne, or you can just leave it all out. It's up to you. Now, before I add my salt, I'm going to taste it. This would be a good time for you to taste it. Now, we let it simmer for 30 minutes, and we let the chicken bouillon and the tomato flavored chicken bouillon do its job. So now we'll taste it. And it's almost perfect. It just needs a little bit of salt. Now be careful with your salt, because remember that we're adding sausage and we're adding bacon, and they have salt. So I don't add too much when I add my sausage and bacon in here. Oh, this is looking nice and hearty and delicious. So I'm going to replace my lid, and I'm going to let it simmer like that for 20 minutes before I add my next ingredient. So I'll see you then. So my timer just went off. Now let's look at our soup. Ooh, look at this. Doesn't that look yummy? Oh, this is gonna be delicious. Now it's time to put in our sausage. This is gonna be delicious. Now I'm gonna keep a low boil, just a low bubble, just like it is right here, like that. And I'm gonna replace my lid and let it continue cooking like that for 30 minutes on low. It's been 30 minutes. Now we can check out our soup. This looks beautiful. So now you want to remove your bay leaves. This would be a good time for you to remove your bay leaves. So here are two. I'm going to remove those. I'll look for the other one. Here's the other one. Now you want to check your potatoes and make sure they're nice and tender. Oh, that's good. Now if you feel that they're not as tender as you want them to be, you can let it continue to boil on low for another few minutes until they are. So now I'm going to add my bacon. I'm going to add some parsley. See? Let's give it a little stir. Oh, this looks wonderful. And now we're ready to serve. So here's our soup. So I've got some bread here. See? Got it nice and toasty. Put the bread right here. Put one right there. Now you can have it with toasted bread. You can use any type of bread that you like. I also have some little tortilla chips right here. You can put a few up here on top and have it with these. All I did was get a big bowl. I got my tortillas and I cut them into thin strips. I put them into the bowl with some olive oil, pepper, a little bit of salt, and some paprika. And I tossed it, and then I toasted them in the oven. That's it. So you can have the bread or you can have the tortilla chips, whichever you like. Now it's time for the taste test. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely delicious. The taste of the bacon, nice and crispy with the sausage and the potatoes and the beans, the whole thing. And then the bread on top of it. Oh my gosh. You can also have the little tortilla chips. Super delicious. So this is my bacon, sausage, and potato soup. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Send me a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you.